Hi everyone. We're going to label our function y equals 2 sine of x minus pi divided by 3. We're going to label the amplitude, the period, and the phase shift. I'm also doing a little bit of a graph here. So basically let's look at the amplitude. So the amplitude is this number here. So that just means it equals 2. And usually you do absolute value of that, and so that gives you 2. But anyway, the amplitude just means that, for example, when you have a unit circle and the radius is 1, the amplitude is basically your radius going up to 2. So it's just, it magnifies it here, so it gets bigger. See, it's going up 2 and down 2, left and right 2, like that. Because I can write my function y equals 2 sine, and for now I'll call this theta. You know that this can be written as y divided by 2 equals sine of theta. And remember, 2 is going to be your radius, because this equals y divided by r. So that's what your amplitude is. So basically when you're graphing, you're just going up to here. It's like a stretch. All right, so it would be something like this. And again, I'm just sketching this. We don't have to sketch, but that's the difference. So there's your parent function there, and then it got stretched just like it did in the unit circle. All right, your period is going to be, if we look at this right here, is this b part in front of the x, which we just have a 1 here. You could be, so we're just going to do the period equals 2 pi divided by b, which for us would be 2 pi divided by 1. And then finally your phase shift is the c part. So let's talk about the phase shift. The phase shift is just where you take this argument here and set it to 0 and solve for x. So this just means that we're shifting it horizontally. This is like your horizontal shift for many of your other functions, but we're shifting it to the right, so it's always opposite. If you take your phase shift and add your period, which is 2 pi, so that would be pi divided by 3 plus 6 pi divided by 3. That gives you 7 pi divided by 3. So if we're starting at pi divided by 3, and we're moving everything over, we're ending at 7 pi divided by 3 if we're shifting everything over by, and again, this is just a sketch, by pi divided by 3. So basically, let's see. Oh, this should be over here. So basically something like this. It just gets shifted over. And we're stopping at 7 pi divided by 3 if you're trying to do a complete wave. Your period means where you make a complete wave of the characteristic sine function. All right, so that's it. Thank you. This would be your phase shift here. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.